Assalamu alaikum, this is Mr. Eslam Yusuf. Our lesson today about multiplying and dividing rational expression. Before we start rational expression, we need to know what is the meaning of the rational number. Rational number is any number can be written in the form of a fraction, like a over b. And we have a condition that we can divide any number by 0. So because of that, we can say that b is not equal to 0. We can say that the numerator is equal to 0, a is equal to 0, but b is not equal to 0. So we can find the rational number as the ratio between two numbers. So we have the same for the rational expression. Rational expression is the ratio between two expressions. We can say the rational expression in the form of x minus 3 over x plus 5. As we said, the rational number is an expression written in the form of a over b and the denominator is not equal to 0. So we can say that the expression, the denominator is not equal to 0. So this expression is defined if the denominator is not equal to 0. So the first point for any rational expression that we need to find the value of the variable which makes the denominator is equal to 0. The denominator that we have, which is x plus 5, is not equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 5. If x is equal to negative 5, it means this expression is undefined. So we can accept any number except 5. As we said before, a could be equal to 0, so we can say that x minus 3 is equal to 0, but x plus 5 is not equal to 0. The main point that the denominator is not equal to 0. The first problem that we'll find in our lesson today, how we can simplify the expression, then write the condition that will make the expression as undefined. To simplify the expression, we need to factorize it. So at the first, we have 5x without any change. Then we have a trinomial expression, so open two brackets. X power 2, it means I need two numbers. If you multiply them, the answer is x power 2, which is x and x. Now we have 3. I need two numbers. If you multiply them, the answer is 3. If you add them, the answer is 4. So the two numbers will be 3 and 1. The sign of the middle is positive, so 3 will be positive. Now if you multiply positive times positive equals positive. For the denominator, we have x minus 6. That's binomial expression of the first degree because x is raised to the power 1. So this expression is the prime expression. It means that you can factorize it, or that is the simplest form. So that's x minus 6. Now we have x power 2 minus 9. X power 2 minus 9 is binomial expression. The first raised to the power 2 and the second is a perfect square number. The sign between them is negative. It means this expression is difference of two squares. To factorize it, then open two brackets. Now we have x and x. Now we need to find the square root of 9, which is 3 and 3. One of them is positive and the other will be negative. Before simplifying, we will find the value of x, which makes the expression is undefined. The expression is undefined if the denominator is equal to 0. So for each bracket, we will say this expression is equal to 0. So x minus 6 is equal to 0, it means x is equal to 6. For the second one, x plus 3 is equal to 0, it means x is equal to negative 3. For the third bracket, x minus 3 is equal to 0, it means x is equal to 3. When x is equal to 6 or negative 3 or equal to 3, the expression is undefined. Now we can simplify. You will find x plus 3 and x plus 3. So we cancel them. Now the remainder will be 5x times x plus 1 over x minus 6 times x minus 3. And that is the simplest form.